President Sirisena to meet Japanese Premier today. Special discussion on strike launched by university non-academic staff. Team from Facebook expected to arrive today. British physicist Stephen Hawking dies at the age of 76. In your lead story this afternoon, a special team from Facebook is due to arrive in the country today. Minister of Telecommunications and Foreign Employment Harin Fernando expressed these views on their arrival.
We won't impose any restrictions. However, the steps we take will put an end to hate speech and posts that could incite communal violence. If there are posts that are damaging to the country or affect national security, then we should have the right to remove them. That is what we are trying to do. Our discussion will be aimed at creating a mechanism for this purpose.
The same story, Chairman of the National Movement for Consumer Rights Protection, Ranjit Vitanage, expressed his views regarding the restrictions on social media.
We use
the internet at a stable price. We pay these companies to use this service. Out of that amount, about 48 to 50% is being charged by the government as tax. We use the internet services to express our views freely. If we are not given this opportunity, we ask the government to return this tax money to the consumers. We ask the telecommunications companies to do justice to the consumers. Also in your local news, President Maithripala Sirisena toured a state-of-the-art garbage recycling plant in Tokyo today. Around 600 metric tons of garbage is processed daily at the Shinawagi garbage recycling plant. The President inspected the plant where operations are carried out in an environmentally friendly manner. The President's media division said that the heads of the facility informed the President on how the activities of the recycling plant are conducted. President Maithripala Sirisena is also expected to meet Japanese Premier Shinzo Abe at the Prime Minister's office in Tokyo today. In more local news, the chairman of the University Joint Trade Union Committee said today that they will end voluntary services as of midnight tonight. The strike action launched by the university non-academic staff, which has lasted 15 days, has led to a breakdown in university operations.
Over 15,000 members of the university non-academic staff launched the strike action, calling on the government to address a number of issues, including the payment of allowances. They call on the government to implement the agreement reached in this regard in 2016. We will move out of voluntary services from midnight today. The government has not yet given us an opportunity for discussions. We will continue this strike action. News First spoke with the State Minister of Higher Education Mohan Lal Guerrero regarding the matter. We must go in for a discussion with these trade unions with a solution in hand. We have provided solutions for a number of issues. We are ready to hold discussions on the matter and resolve them swiftly. Even today I held discussions with ministry officials regarding this.
A group of officials from the Sri Lankan embassy in Saudi Arabia have visited the Al Raz hospital in Al Quazim to inspect the post-mortem carried out on the Sri Lankan maid who was shot dead. The Foreign Employment Bureau further stated that they are taking steps to return the remains of her to Sri Lanka.
Priyanka Jayasekara, a resident of Vanduraba in Gaul, travelled to Saudi Arabia in search of employment due to financial difficulties. Priyanka, who had repeatedly gone overseas seeking employment, last left the island for work 9 months ago. 38-year-old Priyanka is the mother of 3 girls. One of the main reasons for Priyanka to seek foreign employment was a medical condition suffered by one of her daughters. Her husband, who works in a nearby quarry, stated that Priyanka speaks to the family over the phone monthly and had not indicated that she had any issues at any point in the past. The Foreign Employment Ministry stated that steps are being taken to provide compensation via an insurance firm. Following the shooting which took place last Saturday, the shooter turned the gun on himself, committing suicide. Police reports further state that the 30-year-old suspect was mentally unstable.
A man suspected of being involved in a number of criminal activities has been arrested in Lunuga in Midenia.
The raid which led to the arrest of the individual was a result of a tip-off received by the police. A 12-gauge shotgun, 5 rounds of ammunition and 79mm bullets were also found in his possession. The suspect is said to be a 35-year-old resident of Labuhengoda. He is to be produced before the Valasmula Magistrates Court.
Operations to locate 3 fishermen who set out to sea from Mulathivu are continuing, according to the Ministry of Fisheries. A statement issued by the ministry states that the Navy and the Air Force are conducting search operations. The ministry has notified all vessels in the vicinity to be vigilant. The statement added that the fishermen had gone out to sea despite the Met Department's weather advisory advising against it. Minister of Fisheries Mahinda Amaravira had advised the relevant units yesterday to continue operations in search of the fishermen. A security officer attached to the Panadura Pradeshya Sabha is reported to have been attacked by a gang. All staff at the Pradeshya Sabha today conducted a strike action in opposition against the incident. The assault occurred last evening. It is further reported that the activities of the Pradeshya Sabha Council, including the collection of garbage, were disrupted owing to the strike action launched in protest against the assault. We, the members of the Health Division, have all joined this protest and we will continue until the perpetrators are arrested. This is not the first time this has happened. Therefore, we will not work until these people are arrested. And with that, we wrap up Lunchtime News on TV1 for today. To join us on details of these stories and more, you can log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. Charlotte Benedict for the News First team. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.